Welcome guys, this is Little Helpful Files. My name is Lindsay and we do cash stuffing mini challenges and just a little bit of life in general, all through the glory and by the grace of God. And I'm so grateful to have you guys here today. We are doing a sinking fund update and I have been needing to do a sinking funds update for a while. I've been putting it off. Our budget is still kind of in the works. I'm still working through some of the kinks and changes since we moved. And our mortgage is not going to actually come out until the beginning of December. I'll talk a little bit about that because we are doing something different and I'm not sure how much I'm going to share because I don't really know a whole lot about it yet, but I will plan to do another video. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get into this. All right, so picking up from a few weeks ago, I had finished a challenge that I wanted to go towards holiday. We are doing a much lighter, much more low-key holiday this year, but this is still going to go into the holiday fund. So I have the money there. Plus then I also have some money to actually stuff some of my other envelopes. So let me go ahead and kind of get this all situated and laid out. All right, so we should have 455 total, but I'm gonna keep the 125 separate because all of that's going into my holiday. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, perfect. So we've got that there. And like I said, these are going to be going into the other funds and saving this. We're going to go ahead and do this first, actually. So this one I had done from one of you guys that sent me a really cute challenge. So I just decided to use that and then I'll put it towards my holiday, which like I said, I'm doing a lot lighter this year, and I think that's a great thing with just all the stuff that's been going on and needed. You know, everybody fully understands and seems to be cool with it, and it's just so different. Like than when I was a kid, you know, we used to not like get stuff till Christmas or birthdays, but anymore it seems like, you know, you just kind of get what you need throughout the year. I'm losing my cheat sheet there. All right, so let me go ahead and fill this in real quick. Okay, so basically I needed 120, and like I said, I did 125, so it's $5 extra. But we've just also felt convicted more and more that like we just want less, right? We trying to like downsize, minimize. We purged a lot when we moved. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 585. Perfect. All right, so like I said, I have a little bit in the bank already. The rest of this I'm going to go put in the bank because I'm going to be using credit card probably for the most part to purchase some of the things that we need. And honestly, I'm usually kind of already like done by now, and I just have, I've been slacking a little bit, but that's okay. I have everything like written out in a game plan of what I'm doing, what I'm getting. We're going to be trying to make some items and like I said, just going a little bit more low key, which I think is totally fine. So let me go through, and color each of these that I'm stuffing because otherwise this is going to take me a long time to go through, and then we'll go back and fill them in. So blessing sinking fund. So guys, mind you, this is separate from my tithing. So tithe will come out separate. And then this is just additional so that we can do different things throughout the month, wherever we feel the Holy Spirit's leading for us to give or help out. So 60 is going in here. And then these are different. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I did the debt overcomer. And this is one of the ones in here. Now this is going to be a little bit different. I'm not filling anything in yet, but this is to track how many I'm paying. So there's not actually going to be money in this. It's just like a tracking card. It's not an envelope. But this is something I want to do to try to keep track of how we're paying down the mortgage, which is going to be set up a little different than your standard mortgage. So that's just a little bit on that. And then because of all the expenses, I do have a credit card. It's at 0%. But I do need to make sure I pay it off before, I believe, June. So essentially what I'm going to do is be making, you know, the note here, and again, not saving any money, but it's just going to help me keep track of paying this off. So I think this is a great way to do this because I'm not the most biggest fan of taking money out when you have debt and loans to pay. I think you should just be putting that money straight towards it if you can. But I think this is a great way to still track and visually see where my progress is. So next month, let's see. How did I figure? Oh no, wait, you know what? 40. I think I do need to make one. I made a payment for November, so I do need to make one of these. So essentially what I'm going to be doing is I made each of these 40, but when I make a payment, it's going to be $160 to try to get this paid off quicker. So let me go through filling these in. Okay, because we already had the November payment come out and I forgot that I hadn't done that yet. So let me finish this. Okay. All right, so I hope that makes sense. If you guys have questions, just leave a comment. I'll try to explain that a little bit better. But yeah, hopefully you guys kind of understand why I have these in here, even though they're not sinking funds, but I am tracking them. Camping is getting 60 as well. And I, again, am still doing this fund, even though we might not be necessarily camping, but I can always put this towards vacation, or if we go to Farmville, or if we go back to visit, friends and whatnot. I just kind of have it to put it towards anything, especially because I just love, this is one of my favorite trackers. I think it's so cute. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40. So 240. Okay. And I don't know if you guys checked out my nails coming up for Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite meal and food, and I just love being able to fellowship and be with other people and break bread together. And these are the lovely Hello nails, which you guys can use the link in the description and y'all can get 10% off your order. And they have free shipping when you order $15 or more. And they're $3 a set if you go with their classic nails. So, okay, Homestead. Yes, this is one I've been needing. So I do need to start this over again, but I'm putting 40 in here and we are going to take this out. So let's see what we've got. We have to get the coop finished up. So we put the chickens in the shed, we converted the shed, and we're gonna need to do the roosting bars, and then we're gonna need to get the nesting boxes, and eventually we wanna do a little automatic door. So 1, 2, 3 that we have saved. Now that was from previous in here that I had transferred. So 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220. Okay, so perfect. So that is total would be 520. Like I said, this 300 has already moved and then saving. So we can kind of start using this, and then we're probably just going to start saving this again because now that we have the chicks, we really need to have this money ready to use. So, all right, subscription. Let's see. So for this one, I don't know why I colored it in this way, but for this one, I need 24. Is that right? Yeah. So I'm trying to get this one saved up. Some of our subscriptions kind of hit at the beginning, well, not the beginning, I guess more February and March. So there's that. We'll be getting close there to hitting that when we need it. And then the next one, which I had to update, is the kids one. So I did go ahead and add the homeschool sinking fund bundle on the website, or on the Etsy site. So I used to have this that just said tuition, but I did do this for Home Tribe, and I'm going to go ahead and have it up there ready to go on Etsy for you guys. Now, again, I only have the A6 done. If you guys ever see anything that you want the A7, you're just going to have to send me a message, and I will prioritize that, but it's just really hard right now for me to be able to get everything done. Right now I'm struggling even to get videos out to you guys, so I'm trying to prioritize, but like I said, just let me know if you see something and I will be happy to make it a priority for you. So this is going to just kind of help with tuition, but then also anything else homeschooling wise. And I definitely did less because the curriculum we're using now is not as expensive as what we had been using. So I'm excited about that. The baseball sinking fund. So my son's been kind of between basketball and baseball, but we're going to go ahead and try to stick with this for now. And that way we at least have something saved, and then if he changes his mind. But right now, I kind of still have to do some more research. I was not really able to find a basketball league for him, but they definitely have, you know, baseball little leagues. So we'll at least start saving, and then we can always go from there. My daughter's tuition, which again, won't need for a little while, but I want to have plenty saved for stuff I'm going to need for her, and I want to have, you know, some extra and cushion. So I'm kind of doing this ahead of time. So I think it's going to be the rest of what we've got, hopefully. Like 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 80. Perfect. So that will go in here, and I'm sure that I will be adding some more funds at some point. But for now, this is kind of where we're at. And like I said, it's going to be a little bit different with our budget. So I don't want to have as much cash on hand. I want to try to keep as much cash in the bank and going towards our loan as possible. But I will have to fill you guys in at some point on that. And oh, I also wanted to tell y'all, so I thought that y'all would like the fact that when I did that debt overcomer, I did include in a Bible verse at the bottom, and I tried to do that on each of them because I feel like, especially when you're going through all the different, you know, debt and trying to pay things off, the best thing that we can do is put our eyes and our focus on the Lord, because a lot of those times that we're in it, it feels like we're never going to get out of it. And so I just encourage you and hope that these verses being on there will help point you back to the Lord, will help you to remember to surrender everything to Him, look to Him for your needs. And this is not that He's going to just answer all your prayers and give you whatever you want, but He does give you what you need, and He knows us best. So He knows what we need and how to fulfill that. All right, guys, I will be back for a savings challenge video soon, and I hope that y'all enjoyed. And I will also try to do another update kind of talking through budget and what we're doing with our mortgage that's a little bit different. So I will try to get that video up soon. Until then, I will talk to you guys later. Hope that you have a wonderful rest of the week, and may God continue to bless you.